Hello YouTube. Today I'm going to demo the lock-on missile launcher in Robocraft. I'll be piloting my missile copter that I call Blue Hellfire. I designed it to be just under 500 CPU, so it could compete with the smallest class of robots. This match took place just before a change that was made to nerf mega weapons used in low CPU matches. The developers made the amount of energy a robot has proportionate to its size. Higher CPU now gives you more energy to use your weapons, and they scaled it so that robots under 1125 CPU have less power than before, and robots over 1125 CPU have more. This nerfs not only using big weapons in low CPU matches, but also using a lot of smaller weapons for a fast fire rate, since you run out of energy really fast either way. Overall, it's not a bad way to get rid of the frustrating instant deaths, except that it gives very low CPU bots an additional disadvantage. The lowest class of robot goes up to 500 CPU, so if you're using a 200 CPU bot, you're already at a disadvantage. But on top of that, now you don't have as much power to run your weapons as your 500 CPU opponents. I should mention that, while the missile launcher was an overall advantage, most of my matches weren't as lopsided as this one. Unlike most battles, this one had a few squishy flyers that I could keep targeting to rack up points. But as deadly as a lock-on helicopter can be, it isn't perfect. Since so much of the 500 CPU was tied up in the weapon, there's not much left for armor or block spam. So it's pretty much of a glass cannon. On top of that, some players will preemptively target you to take you down before you get a chance to lock onto them. So in some of my matches using the lock-on, I actually died a lot. You can use the missile launcher on any type of vehicle, but I think the helicopter is best. A helicopter lets you keep your distance so your homing gives you an advantage, while still keeping a lock on your target. I've also noticed that other aircraft tend to be the best targets, since they're often out in the open with no place to hide from the lock-on. There it is. I reached the 20-point maximum while the next player only made it to 8, and I did it with 19 kills and 0 deaths. I wish I could take full credit, but the lock-on was a huge advantage in this match. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.